Meantime, we are going to turn to the coronavirus tonight and President Biden making news with a shifting timeline on when most Americans can expect to have access to a vaccine and when this country could be back to some sense of normal. A test for the new president as this pandemic, these new variants, and the fight to get this vaccine supply up and running force a bit of a reality check for this administration and for the American people. Here's our senior White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, tonight.
With the country itching to get back to some sense of normal, President Biden tonight finds himself facing reality and revising some optimistic predictions. Just last month, he said all Americans would be able to get a vaccine by spring. But now,
when is every American who wants it going to be able to get a vaccine?
By the end of July of this year.
The White House has secured 200 million more doses, but they won't all be delivered until the end of July. And Dr. Anthony Fauci has said they won't be getting a substantial amount of doses from Johnson & Johnson until later than expected. Tonight, the president is also pushing to fulfill his promise to reopen the majority of schools in his first 100 days, after his press secretary caused some confusion last week.
That means some teaching in classrooms, so at least one day a week. Hopefully it's more.
Biden overnight pressed to clarify.
That's not true. That's what was reported. That's not true. It was a mistake in the communication.
Do you think that would be 5 days a week or just a couple?
I think many of them 5 days a week. The goal would be 5 days a week.
But what about teachers? Some unions want them vaccinated before they go back to class. The CDC says that's not necessary. The White House agrees, though they want states to put teachers at the front of the line. And on the big question, when will life get back to normal? The administration and top health experts had said by fall, but now,
by next Christmas, I think we'll be in a very different circumstance, God willing, than we are today.
Dr. Fauci now predicts some, quote, degree of normality by the beginning of 2022. What's going on here? When do we think we will get back to some taste of normalcy?
And I think the president wants things to return to normal, as we all do. But we don't know at this point what that timeline is going to look like.
Mary Bruce back with us live from the White House tonight. Mary, Americans are exhausted. Really, we all are. And it seems that President Biden and this administration facing a real test here on how to set expectations and facing questions when these timelines shift by even a month because people are really hoping for any kind of good news they can hear.
Well, David, the White House wants to give Americans hope, and they are making headway. But the reality is that there are very real challenges here, like some people being hesitant to take the vaccine. And there have been some unforeseen challenges. David.
Mary Bruce with us again tonight. Mary, thank you.